At St Michael's Catholic High School, we are committed to fostering a learning environment which enables the improvement in living and learning for the greater glory of God and the common good. We all work for the good of the school and treat each other with courtesy, respect, and dignity at all times in the promotion of positive relationships between all members of our school community. At St Michael's, we believe that teachers have the right to teach, students have the right to learn, everyone has the right to safety and respect. Incidents of poor behaviour should be addressed effectively and fairly. At St Michael's, we are extremely fortunate to enjoy behaviour that generally is of the highest standard. In the aftermath of COVID and the challenges students have faced, it is important that we bring a consistent structure to our behaviour policy that every student can recognise. In line with the national picture, it has become clear that some students have struggled to adapt more than others with school expectations. In order to eradicate the occasions of disruptive behaviour in lessons and ensure a consistent approach to behaviour management, we will be introducing a new behaviour policy. In every lesson, students will have one simple choice: to either be in class working hard and progressing with their learning or face clear consequences so that the learning of others is not disrupted. As such, we are introducing a new disruption-free learning behaviour system. In lesson, a disruption warning will be given for any of the following disruptions. However, this is not an exhaustive list. Teachers will use their professional discretion depending on the context of the situation. There are 4 warning stages. D1 is a reminder of our expectations. At D2, the student will be given a second reminder of our expectations and a 10-minute break or lunch detention to reflect on the behaviour that acquired these warnings. At the D3 stage, the student will be removed from the classroom and sent to work in another room. If this happens, a Friday night detention will occur and the parent will be contacted. If the student cannot stay in the other room for any reason, they will be removed from that room by a member of SLT. This poster will be displayed in every classroom to remind students of our expectations. A card system will be used so that disruption warnings are clearly visual. The card will be placed on the student desks at each stage. How we give warnings. We trust our staff will use their professional discretion when distributing warnings. If a student argues with a member of staff, another warning will be given. Reasonable adjustments will of course be made for students with needs. What happens after removal? The student will be removed to another room for the remainder of the lesson to work. A 45-minute Friday night detention will be issued where the student will complete a reflection on the incident which led to their removal, be reminded of our expectations, have a restorative conversation with the member of staff who issued the D3 in order to prevent the incident from happening again. If a student fails to complete their Friday night detention, they will receive a 1-hour, 30-minute detention the following week. If a student acquires 3 D3s within a half term, there are 2 processes that will follow this up. If within the same subject, the head of department and classroom teacher will meet with the parents to discuss the disruptive behaviour. If the 3 D3s are across 3 different subjects, the head of year will meet with parents to discuss the behaviour. This will be followed up with a 1-day internal exclusion. If a student is to acquire 4 D3s within a half term, the student will meet with the head of year and SLT link during tutor time to discuss their behaviour. 5 D3s, and then the student will meet with the deputy head to discuss their behaviour. This will be followed up by an external exclusion. The disruption-free learning system will start after half term, and this is what students can expect. For the first week, all students will line up on the courts in silence and in register order where they will be given daily reminders of our expectations. SLT, PALCs and heads of departments will have an increased presence during lesson time to support and reinforce standards to students with warning cards. The The first Friday night detention will take place on Friday the 9th of June.